Also, oh, I played too fast. I missed a checkmate. I could do rook to the corner, checkmate, and the game was over. Hello, everybody. Today we are going to do another series of climbing the rating tower. Okay. Today we are going to do something different. We are going to be playing in the chess.com platform. Okay. The first video was recorded on the Lichess platform. But for today, okay, we are going to try to start, okay, from 800 rating points, okay, trying to increase from that baseline, okay. So let's see, the quality of the game will be increasing, okay, during each challenge, okay. So let's play some games with commands, okay. Let's look for a challenge. We are going to be playing 5+5, okay. So let's do that, and now let's wait for an opponent, okay. Perfect. We have James Abel from United States. Okay, so let's start with E4. Okay. E4, D5. This is the Scandinavian defense. Pawn takes. Okay, queen takes. I am trying to draw some arrows. Apparently, I cannot do that. Okay, well, queen takes on D5. Knight C3, developing a minor pieces and winning a tempo over the queen. Okay, queen c6 here. We have the first blunder of the game. This is a pretty bad idea. Place the queen in the same line of the king. Now, okay, basically we can win the game immediately with this pin, bishop b5. Okay, moving the bishop to b5, we are going to, the name of this tactical tool is, the pin. Okay, sometimes we have also skewer, but to have an skewer, the location of the queen and the king should be inverted. The king on c6 and the queen behind. Okay, so now let's do bishop b5 and probably he is going to resign, maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, the queen should go to a5, not to c6, because on a5, remember, is one square away in the diagonal of the knight, and the knight cannot, basically any pieces, any minor pieces cannot attack the queen there. Okay. Yeah, he resigns, so we won our first game, okay? And he is suffering a rematch, but let's look for another challenge, okay? So, okay, first game. Let's play the second one. Okay, this time black pieces against Ethan from United States as well. So e4, let's play something classical. Double king pawn. And now c3. Okay, well, this is a surprise. This looks like the Ponciani's opening. Okay, but usually in the Ponciani's opening, we have the incorporation of knight f3 and knight c6. But okay, he is playing c3 directly. I suppose that to play d4 quickly. But the downside of c3, as we say in one of the previous recording, is that is using the square that should be for the knight to protect e4. So I can play knight f6. I can play d5 as well. I'm going to try, let's do knight f6. That looks more natural to develop another minor pieces. I'm putting pressure on e4 that now cannot be defended by the knight on c3. Okay, he goes for d4, being consistent with the plan. So the knight is pressing on e4 and the pawn there, okay, is hanging. So I think I can capture the pawn. Let's do that. Maybe he can capture my pawn on e5, but if he captures the pawn on e5, the c5 square will be available for my bishop to try to put some pressure on f2. I am considering some versions like pawn takes, bishop c5, and queen d5, doing a fork. Okay, he goes for queen e2 to attack all the pieces in the same line, okay? The knight, the pawn, okay? Now I can support, reinforce my knight, okay, playing d5. I am thinking on d5, f3. I have to move the knight, but in case of f3, the diagonal will be available for queen h4 check. And after g3, I can capture on g3 with the knight, attacking the queen, and that variant looks interesting. Let's see, d5, f3, queen h4 check, g3, but after knight takes on g3, Probably he have queen takes on e5 check, attacking my king and capturing the knight on g3. So that variant really don't looks too good. Okay, I'm going to play d5 to support. I am a bit worried about f3, but okay, looks a bit annoying. But f3 also, use the square that should be for the knight with the pawn. Basically the same that he did in the other flank. Okay, he took with the pawn, and now as he is losing the control of the c5 square, I can develop my bishop there with a tempo because I will be putting pressure on the pawn on f2. Okay, so let's go for that. Also, I have to verify queen b5 check, but the bishop on c5 will be defended by the knight, so I think that this is okay. Let's consider bishop c5, f3. And okay, in case of knight f2, queen b5 check, I can play knight d7, blocking the diagonal and defending the bishop on c5. So that will be, yeah, it's a pity that I cannot draw the arrows here, like I did in the when we record for on the latest platform. Okay, I hopefully you are following me. Okay, I'm going to mark with the mouse. You have to imagine the arrows. Okay, for today. So okay, see pressure on F2. Let's see what he is going to do. Also, I can say that the name of this opening is that MacLeod attack. This is something new for me. That early C3. Okay, bishop D3. So he protects F2, developing a minor piece. This move is pretty good. Okay. I can trade bishops, but if I trade bishops, he can recapture with the queen, opening the diagonal for his last square bishop. And really, I don't want to help him to develop the pieces. So I am considering the possibility to castle short. Castle soon and often is something pretty good to do. Okay, if I don't castle, there is some variants like bishop takes c5, knight takes queen b5 check with a fork. So, the safety of the king is a very important step, to have a successful attack always. Okay, so let's do that. Now my rook is ready to be involved in the game. Okay, to play rook e8, attacking the king that is stuck in the middle game, in the middle of the board for the moment. Okay, bishop takes. I have to recapture. And now we can see that, okay, if he wants to develop the large square bishop, he have to move the queen, or also he have to look for a fianchetto structure, okay? Now I can see, well, I was thinking in some tacticals. Okay, before, okay, he's attacking the knight. This is a force move. I have to move the knight somewhere. Also, I am thinking in queen g5 to try to get the invasion square on c1 with check, to play queen b2 to try to win the rook. But yeah, I think that variant don't looks good. Also come back to the outputs to e4 makes sense, but after f3, queen h4 check, g3, knight takes on g3, queen f2, and knight f5, removing the knight and protecting the queen on h4. Probably knight e4 will be an invitation for him to play, also taking the outputs. We were talking about the use of the outputs. Okay, c4, he's putting pressure in the base. Okay, but at the same time, leave b4 unprotected. Okay, so I can try to put some pressure there. Okay, I am thinking in queen g5 to look for the invasion square on c1, and also queen e7. I like a lot queen e7. Let's do this because I am attacking on b4, the new square unprotected, and also I am attacking on e5. So this is a fork. Okay. Okay, good. He protect e5. I have queen h4 check. Okay, to leave the king in case of g3, knight takes on g3, but also b4 is hanging at the moment. So I can win a pawn here. Okay, I'm going to capture this. Looks more direct. Well, maybe queen h4 is a bit better, but okay. Let's do this. He have to block with knight d2. Okay, he moved the king. If the knight wouldn't be on b1, I could play knight c3 check with the fork. But yeah, I am thinking now in queen takes b1 check, followed by knight c3, but the material will be balanced. Really, I would like to, okay, if pawn takes, queen takes e4, queen b2, I think the rook will be trapped there. But really, I would like to incorporate. Oh, well, this move is very interesting. Developing, pinning the queen to incorporate a new attacker. If he captures the bishop, I have knight f4, knight f2 check with a family royal family 4. Okay, 3 pieces. He have to play knight f3. Okay, but I am doing this because it looks nice. Okay, he fall in the trap. So let's do the fork. Okay, he could develop with knight f3, just blocking. Okay, and developing, but sometimes it's good. Test the opponents with this kind of move. Okay, so knight f2 check. And basically, he's losing the queen. Probably he's going to resign here. Let's see. Yeah, very important all the time. Try to incorporate new pieces into the game. Okay. So king here, okay, I have to capture. Also, I have a check on b2 to win the rook on a1. Okay, he do this. I can play queen b2, winning the rook anyway. He's attacking the knight. Really, I think I don't have any square available for the knight. Probably h6, but okay. I don't like too much this move because I have the feeling that I'm moving the queen too much. But okay, really, I don't want to lose the initiative. Okay, so he's going to capture the knight. I'm going to capture the rook, and basically I will have a skewer because the knight and the bishop will be in the same line. So I'm going to win more material. Also, I have to start to play faster because I have only 25 seconds. But okay, the game, we are in the technical phase, so the game is already decided. Hopefully, I will not make a big blunder. Okay, takes. Now b1 is hanging. Probably he have to play bishop d3 to. Okay, well this move also works. Okay, but I have check on d1 with a fork. The knight on d2 is hanging. Oh no, he can block with the king side knight. Okay, I play too fast. He can play knight 1 f3, defending everything. Okay, so well, never mind. Okay, I can develop, but I'm going to capture this pawn. Okay, to try to use the pass pawn. He cannot capture with the bishop because the rook will be hanging. He have to capture with the knight. And after the capture with the knight, I can continue with a normal developed move to finally connect the rooks. Knight c6. Knight c6, not d7, because on c6 the knight will be supported by a pawn from behind. It's very important, don't play with the pieces hanging. Also, I can kick the d7 square available for the queen to do a check in some case. Now, okay, my rooks are passive. I have to, okay, he played rook g1 to protect the rook with the knight. Okay, I have to make a move. Okay, I'm going to do a check just to win the increment. And now let's start to, I'm going to do, some move to simplify, to trade pieces of equal value. I'm going to start to play fast, okay, probably will not be the best move, okay, but good enough, to finish the game. Maybe king g3, f5. Okay, let's do this to trade the knight, also increasing the pressure on the pin on f5. Yeah, if I trade knights, I can play later queen d4 check, winning the rook hanging there. Okay, let's capture the knight to remove the defender of the rook. If he recapture the knight, I have the fork with the queen. Maybe he can play rook d1 as an intermediate move to attack the queen. Okay, he didn't see that. Now the rook is hanging. Yeah, the queen is very tricky, when the position is open and the king is exposed. There is a lot of checks everywhere. King f4. King f4, queen takes h2 check, winning more pawns. Now king e3, let's do another check. Okay, now let's incorporate the rook to the open file. Okay, normal move, like a kind of, I am playing rook d4 check now. that will be a checkmate. Yeah, rook d4 will be checkmate because the king cannot go anywhere. It's being blocked by his own pawn structure. Okay, so rooks belongs to open files. Okay, I just followed some principle, and now I can see rook d4 check, king f5, and g6 will be checkmate. I think. Let's do that. King f5, unique move. And after that, I can select between g6 and between queen g6 as well. Okay. So nice. Okay, 2 victories. Let's play a last game for today. Okay. So okay, Guy Triton from United Kingdom. Okay, let's do. Okay, let's try to play a London system. Okay, that is being quite popular at the moment. Okay, bishop f4, d5, e3. Usually, those games with d4 are slower, than the games with. Okay, here he played e6 to play bishop d6. Now, in this kind of a structure in the London system, it's very important to develop the queenside knife first. Okay, in some variants to prevent the creation of an output. So, okay, this move really no, it's good because it's inviting white to play c3, reinforcing the center and winning a tempo over the bishop. The bishop there is hanging. Okay, probably okay. I can play queen a4 check if the pawn wouldn't be on c2, but he can block with knight c6 defending the bishop. So let's play normally. Just c3, winning a tempo. Okay, this is a natural move in this setup, building this pyramidal formation. Okay, now black is hoping for the trade of the bishop to recapture with the c pawn to have double central pawns to prevent the future creation of the outputs. For that reason, it's a good idea kick the tension. Okay, in this structure, it's very important the control of the e5 square to prevent that liberating move for black, because if black managed to play e5, the light square bishop can participate in the game. Okay, so now, okay, let's do knight gf3, normal developed move, reinforcing the control of the e5 square. Yeah, the strategy in these kind of positions is white light square bishop is better than black light square bishop. Okay? And that is a positional advantage. Okay, this is a clever move. So he is preparing bishop a6 to trade his bad bishop for my good bishop. Okay, this idea is thematic in those kind of positions. Okay, so I have to think how can I prevent that. Maybe, okay, I can play queen a4 to reinforce the control of that square. Okay, but really, in case of a4, probably he can just play something, yeah, like a5 and to continue with the same plan, with the original plan. Okay, so I'm not sure if I want to play bishop d3, because after bishop d3, bishop a6, maybe I have to wait that the bishop comes to a6 just to trade. Okay, I'm going to do a strange move. Really, I don't like to much this move, but I consider the move is a bit logical, okay? This is a prophylactic move, okay, to prevent bishop a6. He can play a5 to incorporate the rook as a defender, okay, but he have to do the plan. Okay, now I managed to deflect the bishop. So the bishop on d7 is attacking the queen. I can come back with the queen, but now he don't have the plan available, the same plan available. So let's retreat to c2, okay, to prepare probably a future battery, in that diagonal with bishop d3 attacking on h7. Maybe, I don't know, maybe knight c6. He would like to push the c pawn, but he cannot do that because, okay, rook e8 reinforce the e5 pawn advance, but he cannot do that yet, okay? So I'm going to continue the development, aiming to the king side. Okay, he do this. Now, okay, I have to recapture with the lateral pawn, not only to open the file to incorporate the attack on the king side, okay? Also, the capture with the lateral pawn kick a unique island of pawns. I would like to show you with this with arrows, but I mean, the group of pawns will not be separate, okay? And also, yeah, the capture with the lateral pawn allows control, have more control, close to the center of the board. So let's do this. So now there is a big pressure on the pawn on h7. He have to do maybe h6 or g6. Okay, now he have this move. Okay, and here, okay, I am thinking in 95, okay, to take that output. He is going to try to do knight c6 followed by e5 as a liberating move, okay? So maybe I can try to anticipate that playing 95 first followed by f4. Also, I would like to bring another major pieces to the file. I can try to to cast a loan as well. Okay, makes sense to prepare double rooks in the open file. Yeah, I am thinking in knight g5 as well, or knight e5 to sacrifice everything on g6, knight e5, knight c6, knight takes g6, pawn takes, bishop takes. That looks good, but okay, he can play later queen e7, defending through the 7th rank. So I'm not entirely sure about that. Let's continue development, okay, just to see what he wants to do. I think knight c6 is a very sensitive move because he can prepare the liberating move. In that case, I was thinking in bishop b5 to find, okay, this move is quite good, putting pressure on the pawn on f2 that now is unprotect. Okay, now I have to find a way to, okay, to protect the pawn. So I can do a passive move like rook d f1 or knight f1 as well. Okay, but knight f1 disconnect the rooks. Yeah, I don't like knight f1. Let's defend with the rook. Okay, this way to protect. I don't want to move knight b3 because the knight on b3 will be to square away of b6. Okay, so let's do this. I hate this move. This is extremely passive. Okay, but maybe necessary at the moment. Okay, he did the liberating move. Finally, activating the vision. So I can capture everything. Okay, with the knight or with the pawn. Let's start with the less value pieces just to test what I'm going to do in this case with the knight. Okay, to takes, rook takes, knight f3, and I can incorporate the knight again into the game. So winning a tempo. Okay, rook there, rook e7. Okay, I would like to start to put some pressure on the pawn on a7. I am considering knight g5, h5, bishop takes on g6, pawn takes, queen takes, rook g7, queen takes on h5, but the knight will be hanging there later. Knight g5, h5, takes, rook g7, and I cannot see something clear. So let's play rook h4 to use this output for the rook to prepare to incorporate the last pieces into the attack. Let's try to attack with all the pieces because we will be attacking with the bishop, the queen, the knight, and the two rooks, and his pieces on the queen side are too far from the battle at the moment. Okay, so let's keep calm and continue improving the position before go for the final blow if we have enough time to do that for sure. Because again, as usual, I am under time pressure, talking too much. I have to play faster and stop talk. But okay, c5, rook to the corner, a new piece is attacking. Maybe he wants to play c4. Okay, he did this. Maybe I am in better conditions to do the sacrifice on g6. Yeah, in any case, I'm going to win 3 pounds. Okay, he's going to block with the. I cannot do pre-move as well. We have to change some things. Okay, queen takes, d5 is hanging. Also, oh, I played too fast. I missed a checkmate. I could do I could do rook to the corner, checkmate, and the game was over. Yeah, come on. I have 30 seconds. That's the turning. Now the victory will take more time. Yeah, play without think. The main mistake. Yeah, rook to the corner will be checkmate. It's a pity. Yeah, well, now I have the skewer queen to the corner. The queen is hanging. Probably he have to play knight c6, but in that case, I can capture on d5 with check. Should be checkmate, in few move, I suppose, after that. Okay, he anticipated that, so I can capture on d5, attacking the rook hanging on the corner and also getting the invasion square on the corner with rook h8 check. He cannot move the bishop because the bishop is pinned. And yeah, the skewer is incoming. So also I have rook f4 check, king e7, but okay, let's do this to win the queen. Okay, check. The rook is defended, so king e7. Let's incorporate a new pieces. Instead, capture the queen. King f6. I have more checks here. I should have checkmate, I think. Let's do another check here. Let's try to play for the checkmate. King e6, I think is unique move. And after king e6, rook g6, queen f6. Yeah, sequence of checks. Queen f6, and I can capture there with the rook, with the less value pieces to kick the d5 square control up. Because if I capture with the queen, the king can escape to d5. Okay, so queen f6, rook takes f6, and is over. Okay, nice. Okay, perfect. Okay, with this game we finished for today. Okay, I hope you enjoy the analysis and comments of these games. Eventually the level of the opponent is going to be increasing. Okay, and with that also for sure the quality of the games. Okay, so hope to see you soon. I hope you enjoy the content, the information. Don't forget like and subscribe and share with your friends. Bye.